All
First
right.
game of
Here we go.
Day 2.
That's right.
Alright, so INTU United bringing Ohio, Napoli, Double Moskva, Nevsky, Marceau, and Ragnar.
All right. And then opposing them from the south, my boys in INGEN. Picking, as we have seen them do on this map, a Schlieffen, Minotaur, Des Moines, Napoli, and Hindenburg, fronted by Daring and Delirio's Harugamo.
Interesting. Has your Harugumo been running Legendary mod and like trying to smoke the Des Moines forward?
So you remember me telling you about we had a player who was excited he was going to get to play the ship he wanted to play because he was kind of coming in last second? That's him.
Yep.
So
Okay,
I have not seen them run Harugumo on this map. So we're going to see what he does. I believe, I suspect he will deploy to the 7-8 line flank. And yes, that appears to be what's happening. So that is not surprising because ordinarily we've had our Daring working the A-cap up to this point, the way they've been running this map strat.
Interesting. Okay. This is a fairly consistent team from Inting. Only real major change is Kimmy's running a Marceau. He sort of flipped between several destroyers, whichever one better suits the map and plan. But it's definitely a more EU style of ship pick. With your big static Moskvas, your kiting Napolis, and your Nevskys. And Ohio being one of the gold standard battleships.
Early deployment here looks like we're going Daring, Minotaur, Des Moines, and Schlieffen to A, opposed by Double Moskva, Ragnar, and Marceau. The Nevsky and Ohio Napoli headed towards B, whereas my guys look like setting up for a kite between Napoli, Hindenburg, and Delirio's Harugamo.
So I'm using that one of those new mods for the consumable monitor, and we can see that your Minotaur is radar.
Yes, he is. Oh, you can actually see his mods without them being used. Yes. Ooh, I gotta figure out how to turn that on.
When you can see both teams.
No, I can. So I know he's radar, but my point is, normally my consumables are only showing up over the ship when they're active.
If you press Alt.
You have just taught me something amazing, sir. Look at that. That is cool.
Yep. So
speaking of radar, his radar is up right now, spotting Kimilele's Marceau in the top of the cap.
Yeah. So Kimmy's spotted. He's like, well, something's radaring. So Katana's looks like not committing as heavily in. Obviously, seeing a lineup like that, you see that sort of shells coming in, you know the Mino's there even if you can't see him.
Yep. He's there now. Definitely spotted. Kimmy now falling off of detection. Out of radar range at last. Took a little bit of damage. Not too much.
A little bit, but nothing too serious.
Nah.
As it looks like both teams capped their home caps at the same time.
Literally the exact same instant. Look at that. They're ticking up identically.
Yep. So this is going to be... This is not a match where either team can relax in the sense that we have a slight points lead. Though that being said, Falcons Moskva kind of caught out in the open there. Going to be focused quite a lot. Needs to wait till Spork can get into a better position to help.
He is indeed. One of the things you're going to see about Ocean Man's Minotaur is that he basically never stops firing his guns regardless of angle, range, speed, target, bow in or not. He doesn't care. The guns are always going.
Brave player. I can respect that.
And you know what? I haven't seen him die in that ship yet in this event.
Interesting.
Nope. Now I did see him. Oh, we're about to see a bit of a mess here.
Kimmy's spotted.
Kimmy, yep.
Daring smoking.
On the Daring Hydro right there. They can see Kimmy.
Good opening volley. Soap not returning fire.
No, doesn't want to get lit through the smoke. He doesn't want to take any more damage than he has to. But they know the Schlieffen's there now.
Yep.
Peyton Schlieffen pushing up the one line. What these guys have been doing with the Schlieffen is pushing him into a position on the southern side of that island, opposite of where Kimmy is. Like, you know, sometimes you try to see Des Moines in there, right?
Alex's Ohio against at the Minotaur, trying to get some long-range cross-shotting over.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Shell's going to connect. Close.
Looks like you got an overpin on it.
Yep. But please, Buffer Zuma's Des Moines is starting to suffer.
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough up there.
A Marceau and a Moskva. But Falcon's Moskva also suffering quite a bit. But is this the classic... Now, this is something the EU likes to do. That Des Moines position is quite popular. And you engage that cruiser to force him to back up when your battleships at bay.
Ajim is in trouble right now. Those shells are coming in. No sits. Another full pin there, but he's on 10K and falling. Is he lit? Can you guys still see him? You can't. At the moment, he's dark, but he's getting pretty low in there.
Yep. But then is it a case of just... But all they need to do is for Falcon to just pop a radar.
Right. He is burning. He's on 2,500 HP and falling. There he goes. He puts the fire out. More shells coming in. Is he lit again?
Because he's still shooting.
He's still not lit, ironically. They still can't see him. It's a bunch of blind fire. There they go.
And he goes down to Katana's Ragnar.
They get him blind.
So Kimmy's kind of stuck there. And Falcon's getting focused because he's kind of stuck nosing against a Schlieffen.
Yeah, the Schlieffen secondaries were going off, but they've quit now.
Yeah. So, on the clock at the moment, INTU winning 11 minutes and 4 seconds versus 13 minutes 21 for INGEN. And so Alex's Ohio position, he's potentially vulnerable if the Haru gets lucky with torps and the Hindi looks like he's turning to start getting focus on.
Haru doesn't actually have torps in the water right now. They seem to be content to just farm in with the main battery.
No, Haruguma probably running IFHE, very effective.
Yep, because he's got the Hindenburg and the Haru focused on him as another salvo coming in on, looks like the Schlieffen here.
Yep, trying knocking out the battleship early on gives your team a significant advantage.
Yep,
not connecting, unfortunately.
Soapgray dropping a quick British smoke to give Peyton a bit of a break here as they're rotating Falcon out.
Yep, looks like Spork's radaring. Trying to keep Schlieffen spotted. Is he still spotted, though? Yes, he is. Alex is taking quite a lot of heavy fire here, but he's kind of tucked himself up into the island, keeping him safe from as many torpedoes as possible while keeping his guns focused on Peyton. It's just a case of Schlieffen's very good if you can let it push. But if a team won't let you make that push and falls back, Schlieffen is very fragile.
Yes. Peyton trying to push up again, snuggle up to this rock, show his bow to the Ohio, and block as many of the incoming Moskva shots as he can. It's Soapgray getting into a bit of a gunfight with Kimmy.
Yeah, but like even though Schlieffen with that 27mm upper nose, Ohio can overmatch that.
Oh, big hits. Yeah, big hits on Peyton. Right in the middle of his heel. He's going to end on probably 7,000 or 8,000 HP here.
Yep.
It's not very comfortable.
We might see an attempt to go for the cap. Is Kimmy getting hungry and trying to get Soap, or is he doesn't want to back up too far and give Peyton a shot?
Nope. Soap decides to...
Alex down to 30,000.
Yep, Soap bailing out of that engagement. There we go. A radar from the Ragnar now to keep Peyton's Schlieffen lit. Yep. As Kimmy backing up just far enough to put some torpedoes out in case Peyton backs up too far.
Not even Marceau's ballistics can hit that there.
Nope, too many islands in the way.
Another salvo from Alex in the air.
If this salvo connects, this is probably going to do it, especially if it's aimed correctly.
Shells coming in.
And it is.
And he goes down. Okay. Also on the 910 line, we've not noticed that Vert and Kellogg's have decided to push hard against Hanno Marshu's Napoli, and seem to be making headway.
Indeed, 8 minutes in, and it's everything coming up Team Killerbin for the moment. Alex looking like he's probably going to go down in the middle of the board, getting very low with all of these different ships focused on him. That'd be a big kill for my guys. They need those points.
Alex is probably pleased, though. He helped take the Schlieffen and the Des Moines out, allowing us to take a... decisively. Ooh, Commander Kellogg's in the Napoli. Gonna take a couple Napoli torps. Ooh, taking two. Two on the nose. Thankfully, though, Italian torps. Don't do all that much damage.
But Hannah actually dark now because Kellogg's is in his smoke.
Ooh, but he just shoots at Vert.
Yeah, he shoots. Himself. It's interesting. And there he goes.
And Kellogg's takes him out. There we go.
Two-ship lead maintained. My boys just, man, this is the third time we've played Northern Waters. This is just not our map. It's just not our map.
We had like I said, we won on this map against Tiger's team, but it was not this strategy that we used.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then again, my team does like the 9-10 pushes. If there's an opportunity to make a play like that, they'll go for it.
Well, we'll have to see.
Is Ocean Man about to fall?
Ooh, big hits there.
Hit.
Big hits there coming in from the Nevsky AP on his broadside, I think.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Katana, everyone's opening up on Ocean Man now.
Oh, yeah.
He's up Poop Creek without a paddle.
Yep, he's bowing. More Citadels there from the Nevsky.
Yep.
And there he goes.
And Musk for Spork takes him out.
Yep. Unfortunately, this looks like this game's going to go to you, or at least unfortunately for me. Good for your boys.
Yeah, no, it's great for me.
Yeah, they definitely want to start the day with a win.
Absolutely. So 1 minute 30 on the clock. 100,000 difference in HP.
Well, and you guys are about to step onto sea, so that'll accelerate things quite a bit, I think. They've been focusing. I gotta say, I'm impressed with Falcon. Right, they've been focusing him hard, and have not been able to get him out. It looks like they might finally get there between the Daring and the Harugamo.
Yeah,
but man, it's taken them forever to get that Moskva off the board.
There he goes.
Switching fire now to Kimmy. Don't really anything landing over there. Lots of shells. Huge volume of shells. No real hits so far.
Yeah.
Well, a few stragglers.
Well.
Yep, there goes Soap.
A convincing win for Inting.
Indeed. Looked good for you guys. Something about how my team plays this map. The strategy they've chosen has never really worked. Right? We had...
In the COT sphere, as I understand it, at least for EU, this is quite a popular map. So maybe it's just down to team leader experience.
I don't know. I know that the very first game of the tournament we played against Flambas, and it was on this map. And both teams had done something very similar. His team also took the Schlieffen down the one line into that island position and so on. And we played that match very tough for probably 10 minutes until ships started to die. They just started to get the better of a couple of trades, and then you know how it goes. Once you're down a couple of ships, it's very hard to claw back. You lose the ability to have the firepower to get back in the game. And so we didn't win that game. And then when we played this, I think we played this against Eurocat's team, and it wasn't even that close. Like, it was just not a good win, or it was not a good look for us. All right, well, game one goes to your boys in Inting. Let's head back to the room here while we get prepped for game number 2.